So Chris, what was your take on the game at the weekend against Tinnismuir?
Games like that are always difficult because you're expected to win, but I thought we went about it professionally. Started the game really well, obviously scoring early on, settled the boys, and thought the first half we really controlled it, getting in 2-0 up. At half time, Gaff's just saying keep doing what we're doing, really go and try and get some goals. Didn't manage to do that, and I think they changed their shape a bit. They pushed on a bit more, and it was a bit end to end. We missed chances, but I think before that, if you'd have said 2-0, we would have took it, and as long as we're in the draw, and that was the main thing. So I thought it was a good run out, especially after the break.
What's your take on getting Partick Thistle in the last 16?
It's a difficult draw. It's not as hard as what it could have been. It could have been easier as well, but it's a home tie, and I think that's all you can really ask for. I think Partick have been a tough team for us over the past few seasons. They've done I think Lance Wall's done a really good job, and their form is really good just now. So it'll be a difficult game, but obviously at home we're confident we can go and get a win and hopefully get into that next round.
Like I said, a bogey team last season, a team that's beaten us this year, but I mean Saints broke that duck against them this year and beat them at Firhill at least.
And played in that game, and I thought we played well that game, deserved to win. Sometimes these things happen. There's been teams that we've been difficult to beat, have found it hard against us, and as you say, we've rectified that. We get the win the last time out, we'll get into it with confidence. It'll be a tough game, but a cup game we're looking to win.
Did you watch the draw?
Yeah, I did watch it. I think Rod enjoyed himself just before the draw, but I think he'd enjoyed the complimentary drinks, shall we say.
The Scottish Cup, just how much of a kind of prestige, kind of magic does it have about it, obviously with St Johnstone's success in the competition as well?
Definitely, it's a cup competition, the biggest one domestically in the country, so it's one that's got a lot of weight, and obviously with a history we've won it as well. It's something that we've tasted, what that means and everything that goes with it, so we'll be looking to try and obviously we'd love to do that again. It's going to be difficult, but it's always something we set out at the start of the season where a cup competition can get us a chance of silverware, and hopefully it's the same again this year.
Goes without saying, a tough game this week away to Celtic on Wednesday. What's your thoughts going into that, and can Saints get a result, be the first team to beat them domestically this year?
Everybody, Celtic are a different animal this year. They've been fantastic under Brendan Rodgers, playing really attacking football. But it's a kind of free shot, there's no other game, it's a game we've got in hand, so in my mind I'm looking at it as you want to go there and give a good account of yourselves, and I think try and play in the front foot and be aggressive. I think you've got to be wary, obviously, with great attacking threat and attacking options, but I think if you go there with the mindset you're going to sit in and defend all the time, I think it's only going to matter of time before they score a goal. So you've got to try and take the game as much as you can with obviously being respectful to their attacking options, but I think you've got to try and be positive and go there and try and create chances and try and put them under pressure.
And Celtic Park just always a great stage to go and play football.
Oh, brilliant! It's a fantastic atmosphere, and I think obviously with them doing so well this year, the fans are always turning out numbers and getting right behind the team. So it's under no illusions it's going to be a very difficult game, but it's one that these games that you want to play in and want to relish.
This Saturday at home to Hamilton Accies, first home league game of the new year. Just how big would it be to get the win in that match?
Definitely, I think no disrespect to Hamilton, but it's games like that you look to go and try and win and get points, especially at home as well. I think our home form hasn't been as good as what it should be, and that's something we'll be looking to try and rectify. But there's no easy games. Every team has their strengths and weaknesses, but we can't look too far ahead to that game. Also, we get the game against Celtic, and once that we'll recover and go again and look to Hamilton.
A lot of people say there's kind of been some trouble in terms of Saints' home form this season, but actually the home form against the top six teams have been very good. It's sometimes against teams that Saints are expected to beat sometimes.
I think I don't know why that is. Sometimes the better teams open up a bit more and we can hit them in a counter attack. Maybe some of the teams lower in the league are a bit more stuffy, sitting a bit more against us. Maybe we sometimes find it hard to break it down, but it's something we need to be better at. I think we need to be a bit more ruthless at a wee bit of final ball, and I think sometimes in the Steny game that's what let us down a wee bit, the final ball or the final pass or that final finish to go and get more goals and building that. But if we play well and we're all in form, and we can beat anybody on our day.
This Saturday it's Paint It Blue. It's a campaign to try and get especially kids to come and face paint, maybe some fancy dress, lots of blue to the game. Is that a good thing to get behind?
Yeah, definitely. Is any initiative or scheme or promotion by club that's going to encourage people to come through the doors and support the team. It's great, and obviously we done all the video and stuff, which was a wee bit cringy and embarrassing. Some boys like Brian Easton didn't know what to do it because they take themselves so seriously, but I don't, and I was happy to help out. And the more that come, the better it is to play in front and get behind the boys and hopefully try and get a victory against Hamilton.
In that music video, what was it like starring in it?
Starring? I was a wee bit it was a bit cringy, you know what I mean? You're obviously trying to not take yourself so serious, get into the dancing and all that, but no, it's a good laugh. And obviously my wingman Blair came in just to walk through the tunnel there. He pulled me on. He was actually showing me what to do for that. He's the man behind the dance moves, Blair. And
just last, what can the club do more of to try and get new fans and kids into the games?
So it's difficult, but obviously the club are doing as much as they can. They've got the SCC Hydro stand where you can come in with kids for £16 with an adult, and obviously they paint it blue. But it's difficult. I think the team's been relatively successful over the past few years, and I don't know. The more kind of schemes, the more you can try and incentivise things and that sense of community. The more the club can do, the better. But the Perth public, I think, do great. But we'd like to see more come through the doors because it's great to play in front of bigger crowds.